Trading is all about finding what's out there, refining it, and creating something that suits you. Guys, in this episode, I talked to Saint Dre, and what he did is after being on and off profits, he took a step back, redefined his own strategy, and from there, he went from recording hundreds and hundreds of profits to thousands, 10K sometimes in profits. So stay tuned as we talk about how he did it.
Forex Chat.
Welcome back again, guys. This is your favorite podcast, Forex Chat. And today is another banger. You have to subscribe, otherwise thunder will strike you like it always does. Guys, you must always subscribe to this channel. It's the only podcast in Zim. Why shouldn't you subscribe? Anyway, allow me to welcome my guest this time. It's my brother.
Hi, how are you?
Every time we have a podcast, it takes a little bit of like some hassles, some hindrances. And this episode as well, it had its hindrances. We should have done this earlier.
Yeah, we should have done it like 2 weeks ago, but live.
Yeah, I'm glad we finally get to sit down and get to talk about it. So let's get to the introductory stuff. What's your name?
Thank you. Firstly, thank you for having me. My name is Adrian, or I go by Saint Dre, or Dre. People know me as Saint Dre.
You're not a trader if you don't have a nickname.
Yeah, I'm 21.
Wow. 21?
Yeah, I'm 21.
Wow.
21. And yeah, I think that's basically what you should know for now.
That is amazing. So when did you start trading?
Trading. The funny thing is today is actually my third year trading. It marks my third year trading. So that's November 5th, 2022.
Bro, you started trading at 19.
Yeah. At 19.
Do you know the legal age? Like for you, that's allowed for someone to start trading is 18.
Yeah.
So you were like only a year of no stress after you were let go, and then you were like, I'm jumping in.
Yeah, I was like, nah, full on risk. Let's get it.
Where did you start? Where did you learn about trading? Was it in school? Was it?
No, actually, it was my friend. One of my friends called O'Neill. He introduced me to trading. I was like, bro, I'm making money. I was like, how are you making money, man? Like, what's going on? And then I was like, trading. And then from there, I just started researching about it.
And then you were like, I'm coming in.
I'm getting in the game.
Wow. Were you still in school then when you started?
No, I was taking my gap year. I took a gap year from school.
At what level did you finish school?
I completed my O-levels.
And then
And then from there, I took a gap year. After that's when I went to college.
Why? Because you don't strike me as the weird school fees problem. You don't strike me. Why did you decide to take a gap year?
Honestly, it's a personal preference. I believe that you don't really need A-level or university degree
for you
to be successful in life.
Okay.
You don't really need all of that. As long as you know what you want to do, how you're going to get there, that's basically all you need. You just need to be focused.
I love how you guys I love and hate it at the same time. I won't lie to you.
Yeah. I
love how you guys know what you want from a young age. And I hate that I didn't have that idea when I was young. Like, I always ask myself, like, what was I doing when I was 21? Trust me, money was not a part of that conversation.
Serious?
And you guys have started in early on the journey of, because let's face it, money forms like a big chunk of our life. It's basically, you can't talk about anything without talking about money.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't think the people who say money doesn't bring happiness, to be honest, they don't have money. Because when you have money, you have happiness, to be honest.
Yeah, that's something. So tell me something. Since this is your third year as a trader, at what point did you turn profitable? Like, how long did it take you to become a profitable trader?
I would say 2 years and some months. I started being profitable this year in February.
Okay.
Yeah.
This year
in Feb, yeah.
And, I got your number by recommendation of someone. And they showed me how much progress you've made. And I was like, wow. So this has been that transformative year for you.
Yeah. I started seeing consistent profits this year.
Wow. I saw this other screenshot of yours where you took like, I don't know, $300 to like 10K. I was like, wow. This is, and it was like not just that one lucky trade, it was a bunch of trades. And I was like, yo, this kid is pushing numbers. And I would like, I wish that for you. Like, I hope this is not your, one hit year. I hope it's just profit and profit and profit and profit like that for you.
Thank you.
So let's get to the trading part. What strategy do you use?
Okay, so as for my strategy, I curated a strategy called CCC. The CCC strategy, I curated it with one of my friends called Chico. We sat down and then we're like, bro, we need to make money.
Wow.
Right? So we sat down, we brought up our ideas. I never got a mentor, like in the early stages.
Okay.
It was all from YouTube.
Okay.
Technically,
okay.
as I analyzed...
University of YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
As I analyzed, I got all of those things from YouTube. So we sat down, started talking, and then... So CCC stands for confirmation, correction, continuation. So it's basic market structure and price action.
Confirmation,
correction, continuation. Yes.
Okay.
So you wait for your buyers, whether it's a sell or buy buyers on your markets when you mark up your charts.
Okay.
After that, you got your buyers, you wait for the correction. There's always a correction after you get your buyers. That's one thing I've noticed.
That brings me to a question that you had already started answering. Like, what's your step-by-step approach to like your trading? For you to trade yours, to enter a trade, if I say, using CCC.
All right. So the first thing is marking up the charts, daily time frame, weekly time frame. I use the higher time frames on the trading. I mark up my buyers. I see that the market is either in a selling buyers or in a buying buyers.
Mm-hmm.
Make it as simple as possible. Sellers, buyers. That's all you need to know. Right. Then from there, get my buyers. I wait for the market to confirm that the buyers is bearish or is bullish on the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily time frame, 30 minutes and 15 minutes. I wait for that. And then I wait for a correction. That's the second phase. So it moves in 3 phases. The second phase, correction, wait for the market either to pull up or pull back. And then the continuation, that's when everything happens. So all this is just patience.
Okay, so you're more of a continuation trader.
Yes.
But you said your strategy is called CCC, right?
Yeah, CCC.
Do you have a sign for your strategy? I don't know.
No, not yet.
Like
I just have a watermark on every screenshot I take. I always put a watermark.
Do you have yellow clothes for your
Nah. Not at all. Not at all.
I just wanted to make sure that we have many triple C's.
No. It's not affiliated with that.
You know what I noticed? I noticed how much you tried to bring in the 3 C's and not make it sound like triple C. You're like, mine is
CCC. Yeah, it's not triple C, it's CCC.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then
I have some advice for you on your strategy. Don't ever put it on a t-shirt.
Of course. Of course.
It'll get you in a lot of good trouble.
Let's say good trouble for now.
Yeah. So, what's your risk approach? Are you an aggressive trader? Are you a conservative trader, or what do you do?
To be honest, it depends. It honestly depends because yes, I actually think risk management is very, very good. It's part of trading. However, there are some times whereby you have a very, very clean setup.
I like that.
Very, very clean setup. You have no doubt whatsoever. Why shouldn't you go all in?
You can feel it in your bones.
I can feel that this trade is either going up or going down. Why shouldn't you go all in?
You know one of the challenges that I have personally faced when you try to exist as an aggressive and a conservative trader is you don't know how to zoom in and zoom out. What I mean is, like, today I see a good trade and I go all in, right?
Yeah.
And it feels good. Let's be honest, it feels good, right?
Yeah.
And tomorrow you see a good setup.
And then you enter aggressively.
And then you may be tempted to enter. Like, in your bones, you know, this one is not as good as the previous one. But you like the profits. How do you manage that thing whereby you need to learn to zoom in and zoom out?
This is why I always play on the higher time frames, because markets usually respects the higher time frames, either swing lows or swing highs. Okay. So basically, you mark up your charts on the continuation stage, right? Mark up your charts. You get your confirmation candle. I use the engulfing candle. It works wonders. Right. From there, I enter. What am I targeting? I'm targeting a swing low or swing high on the 1 hour or 4 hour time frame. So now, in my mind, I already know that whatever is going to happen on the 15-minute time frame, it's not going to come back to my entry. I don't really care about it. Okay. I'm waiting for price to go down to my swing high or my swing low on the higher time frame.
Oh,
always.
Okay. So that helps you to manage.
To manage.
Am I risking? Or that is something that is good. Tell me something about, especially now that you are a trader who has an original strategy. That I understand when you say it's your personal strategy, it's more of you take this concept, you take that concept, you take this concept.
Yeah, I took a lot, bro. Yeah, I took a lot.
You just took a lot in. You're like ICT. Can I borrow that?
Yeah, I was like, can I have this? Can I have this?
Can I have that? I swear I'll bring it back.
Then at the end of the day, I just decided to remove a lot of things. Like, I threw away ICT. Okay. I don't have anything against ICT traders.
You do have everything against ICT.
I don't have anything against ICT traders, but then I threw away ICT because it wasn't working for me. Right. And then I stuck with SMC. Okay. Money concepts. Okay. Yeah. So basically,
which part of ICT do you find quite that you couldn't fit in your personality as a trader? Which part of it?
You know how ICT, you mark up the highs, the lows, like the daily high, daily low, and then you wait for a break retest. Yeah. Every time I waited for a break and retest, I would lose money. Is it? Every single time. Of course, yes, you already know that you're breaking up, you have to retest, and then it continues. Or if it goes down, breaks, go down. Right? I used to lose money. Literally.
It never worked out for me.
It never worked out for me. And then I was like, ICT, no.
It's funny how, the same concept that doesn't make you money, someone is actually praising it out there.
Yeah. Honestly, every strategy works. That's one thing I've noticed. Every strategy works. It just depends with who you are and how you are approaching the markets.
There was a heated debate in one of the groups that I'm in. Yeah. And it was a funny conversation, actually. Someone posted a trader. You know how Instagram traders have this big screen ahead of them, and then this
the whole setup, the whole trading setup. Yeah,
a lot of screens. Yeah. What's your take on that one? Do you think traders need a lot of big screens?
Honestly speaking, when you're starting, right, I would advise you. Start with a laptop. That's all you need. Your laptop and your phone. Literally.
Forget the curved screen.
The curved screen, maybe when you're profitable like that, but then it's drama.
What is it for?
It's drama.
It's only good for influencers.
Yes, yeah. If you're trading influencers or showing your desk setup, people will be like, oh, it's actually serious.
It's good. Yeah.
But you can mark up your charts on your laptop. You save it on TradingView. It pops up on your phone. That's basically all you need.
That's true. Maybe also,
that's what I use.
Also, if you want to feel you want to feel professional, you want to see the profits. People will say, I'm investing in my art, but for the real trading, I
don't have against you. I don't have against anything with people investing in themselves, right? But if you're not a trading influencer,
It's a waste of money. You could have saved that money.
Why?
Usually
Deposit that money
you're
and
gonna find
traders,
that
like, fund your accounts and trade the money.
you're gonna find that you are actually never home that much for you to actually use that big screen.
You see, because most of the trades, when you're trading, it's not I'm getting in, I'm getting out.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, I'm not a scalper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm between a day trader and a swing trader. So I don't really spend that much time on the screen.
Yeah,
So I don't need the whole big screen.
You mentioned something about this being your breakthrough year.
Yeah.
So tell me, when was your actual first big win?
My actual first big win, October 16th, 2023.
Wow, what happened there? You remember it like October
16th, 2023.
I'm sure you even remember the time.
It was in the afternoon, that's all I remember. I forgot the time.
Okay.
But I just deposited like $20 and I made $5 profit.
5.
Yeah. Of which the broker that I was using at that time, the minimum withdrawal to the card was 10. So the only payment agent I knew was actually you.
Wow.
And I came to you and then I was like, you're on a withdrawal USDT. And then you was like, how much? I was like, $5. And then you're like, what? I was like, yeah, $5. And trust me, that $5 was the best $5 of my life. I'm not going to like chicken in.
It was the best chicken in.
Best, not because they had made it in a different way, but then it was my money that I hadn't asked from my parents.
That was your
my first ever withdrawal. So
wow.
I take that as my biggest win.
I have grown to learn this from the many people that I've deposited and withdrawn for. Like I've seen people withdraw like 2K and then he just collects it and he walks away. Someone comes and withdraws like $10 and then they give you a little bit of a backstory on how they did it. They tell you, Tamboroa 5 and then I recovered 2 and then I made 5 and then I made 15 and then I had a little bit of a drawdown. You actually see that this person is very happy. And one thing that I've like tried to learn to do, I hope I'm good. If you have withdrawn via me, I hope I'm good. But I try to like understand and join in the fun. Because as a trader, I feel like you want to tell someone. And you want to feel happy. What happened.
You'd actually want to feel happy because withdrawals are quite healthy. They're healthy.
Very.
For your mental state.
Highly recommended. If I am to turn into a doctor, I would, my patients would be traders and I would have one medicine for them. Withdraw.
Withdraw. No matter how much you make.
I don't need no 7 years in med school. No. I have the formula for you already. So, but tell me about that. Yeah, that one is like the symbolism of victory. Like there is something if I put in this money.
Yeah.
That $5 symbolize like, you know what, you can make something out. But on this road, now on your profitability side, when did you like see consistent profits and how much did they look like? How much was it?
So I started seeing consistent profits, I'd say in March this year.
Wow.
It was literally after my birthday. Yeah, it was crazy. That's when I started seeing consistent profits. I made $1,000 in a day. I was like, yo, what?
It's possible.
It's possible. I thought it was fake. So from there, March, April, May, things were going good. And then I hit a snag in June. The market was like, pause. You're not taking no money. Hold up. And then from there, I went back to the drawing board. I literally told my community, I have a little community, told my community I'm going to be off the charts for a month. And I went off the charts for a month.
Why did you go off the charts? And when you went off the charts, were you trading silently or you were off the charts completely?
I can't say I was off completely, but I was refining my strategy. That's when I met my friend Chico, who I created this.
That's when the movement.
That's when everything changed.
I won't call it by name, but that's when it came about.
That's when everything changed. So we came back in July, mid-July. We came back strong.
Wow.
We came back strong. We deposited $20.
Wow.
And then turned it into like 300. I'm not a trading influencer, by the way. I'm not a trading influencer. But CCC is something whereby it makes trading very simple. Because
Wow.
trading is simple. We don't have to complicate it.
Someone said to me, as long as you cannot tell someone in like an hour, if they at least have an appreciation of trading,
Yeah.
if you cannot tell them how you trade in an hour and they kind of get it, you need to watch out because your strategy is probably too much.
It's too much. Just have a
One day
very
it'll
clean
confuse
chart.
you. You will not find yourself in that strategy.
All you need is a clean chart. Literally, you don't need. Okay, I'm not against it, but
Yeah.
you don't need those Bollinger Bands, EMAs, whatnot. Like
I'll say it for you. If you're scared, you don't need those Bollinger Bands. I'll say
you
it.
don't need those. Like just price action, market structure. it
At
works.
one time in my journey, I had Ichimoku. There is this thing called Ichimoku.
Ichimoku, yeah, I've heard of it.
It's more of Bollinger Bands, but then it's a little bit better. By the time I understood Ichimoku, I knew at least 20 Japanese words. It has those. It has those. Like, it's just a rabbit hole. And I knew them. And you know how everything is on YouTube. And then you go, they explain to you.
Yeah.
And then next video is like, something, don't trade Ichimoku before you see this. It's always like that.
It's always
And
like
then
that, yeah.
They bring in another concept. I write it down. I want. And then the next video is like, I made 2,000 trading Ichimoku.
Moko,
And I want to see that one.
Now you want to see it.
It was
yeah.
a rabbit hole to the point where I couldn't understand it anymore. It was just so many. It's too colorful if you see it.
Okay.
So because it's colorful and some of the marks that I was given are red, and sometimes you couldn't see the charts properly. And I was like, okay, this is bullshit. I'm moving back.
Yeah,
So,
having
yeah,
clatter on your charts is bad, to be honest, because you see someone having the Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands cover up the candles. Like literally, they cover up the candles, especially if you go to the lower time frames. How are you seeing how the candles are moving?
Mhm.
How are you seeing the price action if it's covered with Bollinger
Bollinger
Bands,
Bands.
indicators and all?
Yeah, it's just something. And then there's RSI in the bottom, probably a MACD, probably
Some indicators work,
yeah.
Some
They come on,
but I'm actually against indicators. If someone comes to me and says, "What should I do?" I would tell you what to do, but I would literally tell you don't have an indicator, because at the end of the day, they are called lagging indicators.
True.
So
True.
they don't move with the price.
I was about to say that, like, of course they work because they interpret the data that's being created by your candlesticks.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they interpret, so they need them to create, and then they show you what's there.
Yeah.
Probably they will be behind. Most of them.
Most of the
They are
time, yeah.
usually behind. What
Most
they
of the
show
time.
you, it needs like a really good movement after that confirmation by the indicator. Like, it needs to be, let's say, an H4, 4 H4 candles moving in the same direction. There you may catch something. But yeah, that's it for indicators. Tell me about your journey. You're now a profitable trader, right?
I wouldn't say profitable. I'm upcoming.
I like that. I love your honesty on when you started making money and how you also still face challenges, even though you're in your good phase.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in your upcoming. Do you really see trading as your full-time thing or
Full-time career.
Yeah.
Honestly, no.
Why?
Being a full-time trader is nice, but if you really dig deep into the whole full-time trader thing, there is no full-time trader. Why am I saying that? Those big influencers, they have jobs, they have businesses, and most of the time those businesses are funding their accounts. It's not just, okay, I have 2 million in my account, I'm gonna keep on trading that. Sometimes you have to deposit from a certain source of income into your trading account.
I love that. I see it like this. I was listening to this documentary by, was it, I don't know, Michelle Obama or some funny big person.
Yeah.
And they was talking about how people become one thing and they become just that one thing. Like, you're a trader. and your story ends there. You are not, I don't know, a farmer. You're not.
You don't have anything on the side.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
why can't you be both and just have a lot of things going on? It's actually fun. So I kind of support you there on like, no, I don't see trading as my full-time thing, because
I actually want to be an entrepreneur, right? I have plans, big plans, of which, for me, I discovered that if I want things to progress, I'd rather source my funds from trading into the business.
wow,
Yeah.
I love that. So now, is trading all you do at the moment, like as you speak right now?
No, I still work. I'm actually a qualified digital agent remote digital marketing agent for CeraV, right? So the salary that I get is the money that I use to deposit
in your account,
in my account,
which is that is good.
And then I grow.
That
So
is
I
good.
actually encourage people to work, because you need capital for trading. You need capital. Trading small amounts is stressful. Trust me, it really is stressful.
But where does the money go, like after trading? Because now I've seen your work.
Yeah.
I've seen you made a bunch of money.
Yeah.
You have taken it from your job as a marketer,
Yeah.
and then you have put it in your trading account. You have made profit there, and you withdraw. Where does it go?
Okay, so recently I started a car rental. It's
Wow.
called Tamangani Rentals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, run that again. What's the name?
It's Tamangani Rentals.
What does it mean?
Tamangani is my surname. My full name is Adrian Tamangani. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes
so it's called Tamangani Rentals. It's still a small business. That's why I'm not publishing it.
Mm.
But then, yeah, I bought 2 cars this year, which is...
Tamangani Rentals coming to you.
coming soon, bigger and better. And then, yeah, started up my little business. It's actually moving quite well right now. It's moving quite well. Hopefully it expands it.
Why did you choose the car rental business? Because I feel like it's not one thing that you just wake up and like car rentals. It feels like it's something where you get informed, like, hey, what if you try this route?
I already had experience in the industry.
What do you mean?
My dad has a car rental as well.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes
He
sense.
has a car
So
rental.
it's more of you just marrying into what your dad is already doing.
Yeah, he brought me into it. Plus, I love cars. Like,
Are you the firstborn?
nah, second. I'm the only boy though.
Oh, that makes sense. So he sees himself in you.
Not really, not really. Considering the stage I took, the phase I took of trading, he doesn't believe in trading. He sees the profits, but he doesn't believe in trading.
What in his words? What does he say about it?
Okay, I will say this in Shona.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sees
But have
that
you ever
stealing.
traded anyone's money though?
Yeah, I have. Beginning of my journey.
Yeah.
I have.
No, I mean like recently.
No.
So why does he say he doesn't understand what's happening?
He really, I tried explaining it to him, but then he really doesn't understand it in a way. But I have to explain. Look, I'm putting in my money, and then I'm getting this back. Where are you getting it from?
It feels like you're
taking money from someone. Yeah.
If he could stop you, like if he had the powers to make you not trade, do you think he would stop you?
He actually did in my first year.
Yeah.
He did. It was like, if you're going to be doing this, get out of my house. I was like,
Yo! It was that deep.
Like, what? Because I wasn't going to work at that time, right? So all I was doing was learning, and there was no profits whatsoever. So he saw I was always on my laptop. I was like, yo,
no more.
So he took away my laptop for like 2 months. I was like, damn, what am I gonna do?
It's the kind of tough love that African parents.
I know it is.
That just surprises me.
I know it is. That pushed me into actually going to college. Taking away, yeah.
So now you're using actually your college experience. That's what's giving you money to fund your account.
Yeah.
So it was not really bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was a rough experience, but it had benefits.
What about younger siblings? Do you have them?
Yeah, I have a little sister and an older sister. That's all.
Do they have an interest in trading?
My big sister, no. My little sister, it's just like, when you have the money, you're gonna eat it together.
Yeah,
That's all.
Yeah.
So just one trade is enough in the family.
Yeah. I always say it.
One
I
trade is
always
enough.
say, like, guys, it's gotta be one.
Just one.
It's
that
enough.
one trader
We can
will
all be
change
crazy in this
everything.
house.
They will change everything.
I was talking to Kao. He was saying the same. He was
Yeah.
saying maybe just one trade is enough.
One
for the
trade is
family.
enough for the family.
Otherwise, if it's a whole family,
It's going to be chaos because imagine
no one is going to control
you set up in a family group, you're all traders, you send your setup, and then everyone puts in money, like their separate accounts, and it goes to stop loss. Then what? Now
crazy.
everyone has stress, like, damn, I lost 2K,
If
I
a
lost
fight
500,
breaks out,
I
if
lost
a fight
this.
breaks out, no one will control each other.
Now, you see.
In the middle of a fight, like, you gave me the wrong signal.
setup, exactly. So like, but that's what I saw, guys. That's what I saw. So just taking your loss as an individual, it's quite good because you have no one to blame but yourself.
Yeah, that's. So tell me something. You have 2 cars.
Yeah.
For
the rental.
For the rental.
Yeah.
Do you have a personal car?
Unfortunately, not yet.
Why you're 21? Usually 21 is associated with
Yeah,
the
make
freedom,
money, buy your car. I understand that. I actually wanted to buy one recently. It was after taking a loss, though.
What do you mean?
I had entered gold, right? I solely trade gold, by the way. I had entered gold buys and then it sold and I lost 1,000. And then from there, I was like, you know what? Let me buy a car.
I need to, with the money that I have, let me buy a car.
Let me buy a car, yeah.
Something.
Let me buy a car. So I actually went on Facebook Markets and then I saw this nice C200 W2. That car is nice. Mint condition. And then I asked the guy, is it available for what? For a test drive before purchase. I want to come today.
Mm.
And then he replied after about 30 minutes and then I was like, it got sold yesterday. I just lost all hope from the. I was like, you know what? Let me wait. Build up my money. I might get a better one.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. So, but why don't you? Why don't you have a car? Because I see that I feel like this decision of buying the C200 was like.
It was impulsive, to be honest.
Impulse, yeah, that's the proper word. It was actually impulse.
Yeah, it was
why
impulsive.
before this? What do you see? What do you think when the conversation around cars is involved?
You don't really need a car, like right now. Yes, you're 21. You would want to bowl, with the boys. But if you can get a car from your parents on certain days, just use that. The money that you wanted to buy the car, just put fuel in the car, keep the car tidy, service the car at certain times without them asking. They'll give you the keys easily. They'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, you can take it.
So you rather...
So I would rather, for now, I would rather just, use it's either the business cars if they're back, or I would use my parents' cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
But how lucrative is the car rental business?
It's profitable.
Is it?
It's profitable. As long as you have clientele, it's profitable.
Someone was telling me that in the... I don't know whether it's called the automotive industry or I don't know what the proper word to call it. But in the Zim industry, when we're talking about Shika, car rental, in-drive.
Yeah.
In-drive always usually tops the charts. Yeah.
In-drive actually made it because of marketing. That's the honest truth.
Okay.
They were very, very good in their marketing strategy. So everyone now is like, okay, we don't have Uber in Zim. What's this? In-drive.
So I'm asking, like, why don't you consider in-drive versus the car rental?
I like my profits. I don't.
It's
like
more
sharing.
profitable.
Car hire, if you have the proper clientele, you get, let me say, 5-10 clients a day.
Is it?
Yeah. If you have the right clientele and your reputation is proper, you get 5 to 10 clients a day.
So now the actual challenge in sourcing the cars.
Sourcing the cars, because there's a time whereby I was working for my dad and all the cars were out. And then 2 guys came in, yo, we need cars. I actually had to call one of my dad's friends. Uncle, do you have cars? Boom, I get the car. I give them.
Wow. So do you also do this thing whereby if I have a personal car and then I can bring my car to you guys so that you can rent it out, and then in case you get a client, I don't know, do you offer those services?
My dad used to,
Okay.
but then like the whole commission thing, he just realized that he's not getting a lot. So he was like, nah.
Rather we just focus on our cars.
Let's just use our cars.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So much for for the business. Back to trading. Who influences? Like, who is your mentor?
Okay, so for the first 2 years, I didn't have a mentor. It was solely by myself. That's why I was losing.
Like, even look up to.
Looking up to, in Zim, there is Imulave.
Mula, the goat.
Mula, the
Matabele
goat.
goat.
The Matabele goat, yeah.
Okay.
The Matabele goat. In Zim is the Matabele goat. Fundamentally, he's the best. I don't
Yeah,
think
he's
there's
good, fundamentally.
anyone who's better than him fundamentally.
Yeah, fundamentally
he
is
knows.
good. He's good.
And then,
I'll openly say it. Fundamentally, I learned from him. Like, I didn't have to sit down. I just watched what he did, and I can say I took away a lot from him. So yeah,
fundamentally, he's goated. I'm not even going to lie at all. But technically, I didn't have a mentor. All my technicals, YouTube University, bro. YouTube University.
It's the YouTube University.
Yeah, and then overseas, a lot of people don't like this person, but I actually like him. FX Alex G. Alex Gonzalez. People say he's a scammer or whatnot, but I actually like him.
Why?
He's a swing trader. I want to be a full-on swing trader, right? Plus, I watched the whole 100 to 1 million challenge that he did, and so far
$100 to 1 million.
Yeah, he's the only trader so far as it stands who took $100 to $1 million.
Wow.
Yeah, it was in the space of 3 months. He did it in like 3 months. He had lost 3 other challenges before, but then the fourth one, banger.
To $1 million.
To $1 million bucks. Of which the last trades, he finished the last trades live, like on YouTube, live. He was streaming live 24/7.
Until he hit
that million.
Wow. I'll look that up.
So FX Alex G and I'm Oliver.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's if I were to take you back to the days when you started trading, what would you do differently to like accelerate your
my trading,
your journey? Yeah.
Psychology. I would fix my psychology, to be honest, because honestly speaking, trading is all about psychology and risk management.
I'm with you there.
Because I don't know risk management, to be honest. Not at all. I just knew, okay, I'm putting $50 or $100. Which lot size can I open with? What's the highest risk lot size? 0.1, 0.2. I enter, I lose money. But then when I started knowing about risk management, I faced my psychology. I was just like, okay, so this is what I actually needed to do.
Okay.
And then from there, things just started working out. Psychology and risk management. Even in my community, I always tell people, fix your mindset first. You always have to fix your mind first before you get into the
before
markets.
You get into anything else. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And do you believe in demo trading?
Demo trading.
No, like when you're backtesting, of course.
Backtest, bruh. Like honestly speaking, I don't encourage backtesting.
Why?
At all. It gives a false precipitation of how the markets move. The markets don't move that fast. They do not move that fast. So already you have the idea that the market moves very fast. Now you're demo trading. That means you have no emotional attachment to your money. At the end of the day, when you then put money, it will wreck you. It will destroy you. So I'm actually against backtesting. Rather forward test with real money.
Rather forward test.
Forward test. So as you see how the market is moving.
You are like, if I am a new trader and you were to give me advice, you would ask me to just learn
as the market goes. It's good to look at what the market has done.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah.
It's good. Always look to your left. That's what I do.
Yeah.
You always look to your left. It's really good to do that. But I wouldn't advise you to mark up charts with past data. Why? Because the market usually, yes, you have this whole, the market repeats itself, whatnot. But Not all the time. It's
I
not
kind of
all the time.
understand. I kind of get what you're trying to say.
It's not all the time it does that. So rather look at what the market is doing. If you can get data from, let's say, 2, 3, 4 months ago, that's okay.
Mhm.
You don't have to go back 10 years, 12, like, come on.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say. Like, if I heard you correct, it's more of when you're backtesting. There's you know this thing whereby you're like, if you're trading, it stops being a strategy. It stops being, there's intuition involved. Like, I've been through this, and this is how I handle those things.
Yeah.
And in backtesting, it's more of just your strategy at play.
Yeah.
No mind training, no what.
Nothing.
It's just yourself at play.
Yeah.
It's just the strategy at play, and it is soulless. I personally call it soulless trading. Yeah. So okay. What about the time you said in winter you had a losing streak,
Yeah.
right?
It was around
How did
May.
you handle that one? Like, how did you? You told me about what you did,
Yeah.
but then
How I handled it?
the
the loss.
Yeah.
I started going to the gym, bro. Like, literally. I started
I
going
highly
to
recommend
the
going to the gym.
it works.
I highly recommend
It
lifting.
removes a lot of stress, like a lot. I started going to the gym like every day, even on Sundays. I started going to the gym because I had stress of which I didn't want to project it to my parents.
What's your favorite workout though?
Chest? Always. Chest.
They call us
That
the
chest pump. That chest pump is crazy.
They call us the chest boys in my gym.
Yeah.
Not like we're the best in terms
Yeah.
of chest,
Yeah.
but we always.
Work on chest.
No matter how bad the week is, I
Mhm.
always work out my chest twice.
Yeah.
I love me some work chest some chest workout. It's just good.
Like, honestly, the gym helped. It helped, especially with my mindset, because I almost went into a depression stage. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was bad. It was bad.
You need something equally strong
It was really
to hold
bad.
you on the other end of
Because
trading.
on the other side, I had just started making profits. I was like, okay, cool. This is now easy, you know. And then, boom, losing streak. I was like, yo, what?
What's
What's
going,
going
on?
on?
here?
So I had to revisit the charts, but the gym helped. The gym helped.
I agree
You just
with
need
you.
something to take off the stress of trading.
I didn't hit the gym today, and I can shake it off. Like I just can't shake it off.
The
like,
day isn't finished, bro. The day isn't finished.
It's not done yet. I have to hit the gym today too. I'm not going, like, I won't have the chance.
Yeah.
But it's just there at the back of my head. Like, you didn't do something today. You should have done it.
Yeah, you should have done it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, try lifting, guys. Not for the other mistake that people make is thinking that you lift for
What, bodybuilding?
for that mass.
For that mass. Like, that's a misconception, to be honest. When you're lifting, it's either you're lifting to be fit, to be healthy, and then there's the other side as boys, you know, the boys. Yeah, the other side to look good, you know.
The last thing, if you want to get disappointed in the gym,
Yeah.
go in there thinking that you will have that Instagram body. You will be shocked. You will be shocked.
Gym will humble you. Gym will humble you.
The same way trading
The
does.
same way trading
it'll
does.
humble you.
It humbles. It humbles.
You mentioned something. It was actually before we started shooting.
Yeah.
But it was quite interesting to me. You said the Asian session as we knew it before, or okay. You said the Asian session as we knew it before is different, or people are taught wrong on the Asian session. You said something along like we need to put more attention on the Asian session. What was
Yeah, about that, to be honest, one thing I've noticed is the Asian session moves, like big moves. Big
Is
moves.
it?
Especially on gold,
Mhm.
you can get 1,000 points. Asian session alone. There is no New York traders. Asian session. No big institutes, nothing.
Has it always been like this?
Not really. I think it started like, what, 2 years ago?
What do you think was the biggest motivator for this?
Gold.
Is it?
Gold in China.
Yeah,
Gold.
uh-huh.
It's gold. So people usually have this mindset of, nah, Asian session is full of consolidation.
I've always known that.
It's really not.
I won't lie to you. It's so wired to the core of me, to the point where I don't even open the charts during the Asian session.
Yeah,
I
even a
don't.
lot of beginner traders, they have that mentality when they come in. They're like, nah, Asian session, what? Nah, hell no, hell no. But then Asian session is one of the cleanest moves. Like, it's quite clean. And people actually make the mistake of thinking the Asian session starts at 1 a.m.
Mhm.
It doesn't. It starts at 2.
That's another thing for you to learn, guys.
The banks of China, in this time, African time, it's 2 a.m., not 1 a.m. It's not 1 a.m.
So maybe people are losing money because
They'll be trading at the wrong time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But how do you trade the Asian session yourself?
He and B.
Why don't you like fully invest yourself in the Asian session?
I like my sleep, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was at. That was my follow-up question.
I like my
hey,
sleep. I like my sleep,
How
to
do
be
you
honest.
manage your day after waking up around what? 1
1 a.m. to trade. Like, I honestly like my sleep. If I'm trading the Asian session, I would have just woken up, like, in the middle of the night, out of nowhere. I would have woken up and then I would be like, okay, I don't have any more sleep in me. Let me look at the charts. Let me look at the charts. Yeah, what does the market have for me?
It makes sense. So, which sessions do you usually trade?
London and New York.
For me, it's usually New York. London, I'm not the biggest of fans.
If you've been trading gold, like for the past, let me just say for the past 2 months, you'd see that an Asian session, gold drops. Usually it drops. London session, it buys.
Is it?
And then New York session, continuation.
Ah, okay. It comes back again.
Comes back to the CCC. Yeah.
Okay. That's something that I hope we get to like open charts at some point.
Yeah,
and
true.
See the CCC.
The whole CCC strategy at play. Yeah.
At play. I definitely would die to see that. Tell me something about. I want to get to the money part. How does it feel making your first 10K in an account? Like actually seeing it running, because you have a trade of yours. If you're comfortable, we'll probably share it.
Yeah.
You closed it at how much?
It was 14,600.
At 14.6.
Yeah.
How does it feel? What's the feeling like?
Bro, I was happy. I'm not gonna lie. I was happy because the backstory to that trade is actually funny. Because I sent the setup on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And that Sunday, I'd actually broken up with my girlfriend.
Whoa.
Like that night, yeah. I'd actually broken up with
What
my girlfriend
happened
of
then?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, so it actually got to me like that.
That's not a girlfriend, bro. That's your wife. You
That's
divorced, man. You didn't break up.
That's
you
what people.
divorced.
That's what my friends used to say. You're like, nah, that's your wife, bro. But then yeah, I'd just broken up with my girlfriend, and it took a mental toll on me. And then I was like, you know what, markets. Markets, bro.
I gotta hit the market.
Gotta hit the market. So I deposited 3,000 on Sunday. Monday I'd analyzed. Sunday I'd analyzed gold and Nasdaq, right? And then entered Monday Asian session, and I lost 2.7 because I was emotional. I entered the trade in an emotional state. I wasn't in the right space, like mentally. And then
In one trade, you lost 2.7.
One trade, 30 minutes, bro. In 30 minutes, I over leveraged and I lost 2.7, and then I was like, yo, what?
3K gone.
Bruh. I was like, damn, so I'm left with $300? That's crazy. So I was like, okay, it's fine. Let me take a chill pill, close my laptop, and then from there, I waited for my gold setup because Nasdaq already is gone. So I only have gold to recover from. And then from there, started off gold, I think at around 6 a.m. I told my community, sell gold and hold. I don't usually give signals. Literally, I don't usually give signals because people will be depending on you.
Yeah, that's true.
You
It
see,
gives
so
so much pressure.
It
comes with
too
a
much,
lot of
too much
pressure,
pressure.
yeah.
So that time I told people, 6 a.m., sell gold and hold. Boom, 300s, from 300 to 1 point, I think it was 1.3, right? 1.3, 2.2. That was like within a space of an hour 30, from 300 to 2K.
That's some big lot size, right?
At first, I risked properly, honestly. I risked properly at first, and then it dropped, right? It came back, and then I was like, you know what? I have free margin.
CCC.
Free margin plus CCC. Come on. And then I opened a 0.5 lot, and then that took me to 2K. It was 2.8. I closed my trades, but I realized that I shouldn't have closed, right? Because it was just, a little fake out. And then it was around 8 a.m. I entered again. Those same sells that I had told people to sell on Sunday. I entered this trade on Tuesday because Monday I took a chill pill, right? So this was now Tuesday. Those same sells I entered, I opened 3 lots. I risked my whole account because I was very, very certain it's going down.
You could feel it in
It was
bones.
dropping because I think Titan said this, the whole 9-week rally, and then it goes down.
Yeah.
I'd seen that. It happened in 2020 as well, during COVID era. The whole 9-week rally and 50% down. So I already knew in my mind that, this is going down. I just have to wait for a change of character, right? Boom, 2K starts going up, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm calling Aimula. I was like, yo, did you sell gold when I told you to sell? And I was like, I'm driving. I was like, come on, bro. Come on. And then, we're chilling. It's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. Around 9, London session opens. It plummets 1,000 points down, bro.
It feels like someone is pushing it down.
1,000 points. I'm on a call with my trading bro, Chico. I was like, yo, we're going crazy. Chico is going crazy. The group chat is going crazy. We're like, yo, look at gold, what's going. It keeps on dropping and dropping and dropping. I was like, yeah. It was
this
like,
is what I was
this is what I was waiting for. And I was floating like 7K profits at that time, right? And then started pulling back. I was like, should I close? That mindset starts now. It gets to you. I was like, should I close? I was like, nah.
Let me hold it.
It's going down because I told people it's going to 39.50. That was 3 weeks ago. Gold was still at 42 because I entered at 42.40 and I told people, gold is dropping to 39.50. That's our first take profit. The second one I said to Africa, it's 37.25.
And
it has to go down. It has to go down. Right now it's on 38. It was struggling around 38. It started going up. But then it was a good experience. Like that trade, everyone, we on a call, we are happy, profits.
And how much did you close on that one?
I had 11K profits.
Wow.
That's when it went to 14. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. It started dropping and I'm smiling. And then I was like, okay, cool. It reached 42,000. I was like, okay, cool. I'm content. I'm content. Like, honestly speaking, I'm content. I grabbed my phone, started screen recording, showing people like, I'm closing my trades. I'm out, guys. I'm out. Right? Then I posted it. It was crazy. It attracted a lot of people.
That's when Mula was like, you know what? You need to talk to Adrian. You need to talk to him. He is, not just because of this, but he has like an interesting point of view on the markets altogether.
Mula actually saw my come up. Because when I started trading, I went to him, I was like, yo, I want mentorship, fundamental mentorship. And then I was like, Mula was like, Burum Fana. I was like, what? $100. I was like, okay, cool, I'll call you. That call never came, bro. I never called him.
Like, come on.
I never called him up until like end of last year. That's when I was like, you know what? I need mentorship.
Mentorship on the fundamentals.
I need mentorship. And I was like, Mula, mentorship, bro. And then I was like, come. I sent him $100. Bro, the eye openers I got.
Yeah, they are quite good.
Those actually help.
And it's funny how if you're already a professional trader, like not even profitable, but already like you are a trader, you don't need days and days. Yeah. It could take like a day or two, but eye openers.
I think it took like what, a month
with them.
Yeah, just a month.
Wow.
Because he was like, look, I've seen how you've been trading, right? You're already a good trader technically, so you need to blend fundamentals
and technicals. Yeah.
So from there it was just like, okay, cool.
Let's do it.
Every single day, I would call him. Yo, 8 p.m.
Traders'
Yo,
calls are not just calls. They are 40 minutes, 1 hour.
1 hour 30.
On the chat.
Yo, I'm
Someone
ready
can
for a
literally
lesson.
bath and still the call is still
It's still on.
ongoing.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm ready for the lesson. For a month, I was persistent. I was really persistent. I told him, I need that mentorship.
That is quite
I need the knowledge.
Let's we have had this has been a good conversation, but to wrap it up, I would want to know, like, what's your word of advice to upcoming traders? One, young traders, not upcoming but young, and also to the already pre-existing traders. What would you tell them?
Okay, so this is something that my father told me. It stays small enough, long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough.
Wow.
Stay small enough, long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough. So whenever you are making profits, don't rush into the whole lifestyle, upgrading your lifestyle. Make sure that when you have profits, you can sustain that lifestyle that you want to jump into. If not, if it's a one-time thing, maybe you want to buy maybe a GLE, whatever the case may be, make sure you can buy 2 at one time. That's when you know you can sustain your lifestyle. If you can't buy it twice, don't buy it.
I actually made a video on it. Like, I didn't say it like that, but I was talking about how people jump to, like, moving out, what, as soon as you start making profit. And I was trying to tell them my journey, like, hey guys, I did that, and I highly do not recommend it.
I honestly, the whole moving out thing is just a personal preference, because when you move out, you already know, okay, cool, this place is going for maybe $600 rent, 800, 1.2, whatever the case may be, right? So all you have to understand is, can I pay 3 months ahead? If you can't pay 3 months ahead of your rent, that day when you're moving out, don't move out. Don't move out. Your parents are not chasing you out. Just stay at home. They're giving you food. They're giving you shelter, clothing. What else would you need? Why stress yourself to start the bills when you're not stable enough?
But I also heard you talk about you not skipping university. Do you recommend it on everyone?
No. I don't have anything against school. Like, I have school, that's why I'm working.
Okay.
Yeah. I have school, but then I don't believe in success through school alone. There's no such thing. If you look at the biggest people, Elon Musk, Andrew Tate, what's his name, Bill Gates, they're all dropouts. But they're the biggest people with the biggest amount of cash you could ever dream of.
That's true. That is so true.
They took the risk. Sometimes the risk has to be worth it.
So you would, if you have the appetite.
Yeah, if you have the appetite for risk, don't hesitate. Honestly speaking, don't hesitate at all.
Guys, that has been my conversation with Adrian. Continue to like, subscribe, share. It means a lot to us. And if you need a ride, go to
Tamangani Rentals.
You heard it right.
You heard it.
So that is how we'll uplift each other. When people come here, they're not just coming here to tell you about their story or what, but you learn something from them. When you want to support, we support our own. So thank you guys. Continue to like, subscribe, share, tell your mom, tell your friend. What. Thank you so much.